friends, I just wanted to give you a quick update on how we're doing. I've been absent for a few days. Just want to let you know Ryan is doing a whole lot better. I'm fine. I just got a tickle in my throat. So Ryan started running a fever and had a cough. Because of his job change and we got new insurance with that, we hadn't gotten around to picking a doctor. So what we did on Friday on our anniversary, he said we got on the websites and picked a new doctor. He called. They were not doing any appointments at the time. They're not doing any physical appointments unless you come in to get tested. And so what they're doing is they did a phone interview, and she asked him some very thorough questions about his cough, and she deemed that he doesn't have the virus. She thought it was just a bacterial infection. So she put him on a Z-Pack and renewed all his asthma medications because he does have asthma. And so we got that all fixed. Saturday I braved the outside world. I kind of laid out my plan of attack. I was like, I'll go here and then here and then here. I was like all in a row. So first I had to go to the animal clinic to get refill for the cat's insulin. So I picked that up. Then I went to Walgreens and picked up two of the 3 prescriptions that he had, the Z-Pack and the inhaler. And then his other one is called Asthmanex. It's a steroid. They had to order that. That came in Monday. So I had to go out again on Monday. And then I braved Walmart. I was kind of having an anxiety attack, walking in and being in there. Just the germs are everywhere. Of course, having studied biology and all of that, I kind of am a germaphobe anyway. And so with this whole thing, it's made it 10 times worse for me. So I had to go to Walmart because we had to get more cat food. We had to get us some more food. And so I was like, do real quick, grab the stuff that I need. And then as I was walking up to the front to go check out, I walked past the women's pajama section, and they had some really cute pajama shorts for $5. And I was like, oh. And I went to look, and I was like, no, Laura, you gotta get out of this petri dish. Gotta go. Don't stay in here too long. Go back to the safety of your house. And so, quickly got out. I did have a bottle of hand sanitizer. I keep in my car at all times anyway. I mostly use it after pumping gas just because, bleh. Those things are gross. And so I lathered up every time I got back in the car. I've since designated the jeans that I was wearing then. They are now my plague pants. And they stay by the door with my coat. So it's when it's time for me to go out, I put those on, take off, my sweats or whatever I'm wearing. Put on my plague pants to go outside. Oh, anyway. But Sunday, we got Ryan finally was well enough. He finally finished his sermon, and we recorded a message for him for our church's channel, YouTube channel. And that was out a little bit late, but he has been fighting illness. So cut him a little bit of slack for that. And then I had ordered pizza for us. We ordered a deep dish pizza, of course, because it's Chicago. got our deep dish pizza ordered, and Ryan was like, oh, we need some litter. Forgot to order litter got to pick up litter when you were at Walmart yesterday. I was like, I'm not going back to Walmart. I'm not. Don't make me go. And so he's like, well, what about PetSmart? Would you be okay with going to PetSmart? He's like, because he couldn't go because he was still sick. Fine, I'll go to PetSmart. And it wasn't bad. There was a few people there. But because of the less people in the store, like the animals were all out of their cages, like out of their hiding spots and like running around their cages and stuff. So like I walk by and the snakes are like slithering up the glass, and I watched that for quite a while. That was cool. And then I heard some rustling and I looked down and the chinchilla was in his little wheel and he was going like crazy. Like, oh, so cute. Anyway, so then I got the litter, left, got the pizza, came home, changed out of my plague pants again. And then Monday, of course, I had to go get the rest of his prescription. And then yesterday and today has been inside, although it's only noon, so Ryan's already left the house today. I went to Walmart to get more food because he's bored and he's feeling better, obviously. But we need to have more snacks. No, we don't. Actually, that's one thing I've noticed. It's like, I think it's just because I'm anxious about this whole thing, and so I start to eat, and then it's like my stomach starts churning, and it's like I couldn't even eat one piece of our pizza. Like I didn't even finish it all. I usually eat 2 pieces. So the fact that, hey, I'm not complaining though. If I don't gain weight during this, that'd be nice. So anyway, that's been it so far. I have been working on my socks and my shawl. I'm not gonna show you again because obviously there's not much growth. But I did want to show you my scrap blanket that I've been working on. You haven't seen that for a long time. I will say, because I keep trying different stitches, changing, so my stitch count changes. So my blanket is like a beginner blanket. It does this. And I am okay with that because this is just going to stay at home. It's got all kinds of funky colors mixed together. So yeah, here we go. So here's the beginning of it. You've seen all this before to this purple here. So I have done this much since you last saw it. Been trying different, filet crochet stuff. Here, you can see how big it is. It's so nice, and it's definitely been keeping me warm as I watch movies while we work on it. In fact, I was like, oh, this is keeping me too warm. So I kind of went through my bag here. I'll show you. It's living in this glorious big llama bag that was made for me by the ladies at Llama Llama. So I've been keeping it and like all the scraps of yarn that I have here. I pretty much just made balls of all the scraps tied together. And I kind of went through, pulled out a few. I think there's 4 more balls in here, so I was like, if I get through those. And then I have this skein here. Figure this will be the trim, the border. I should have enough for a border. So I just kind of want to finish the 4 balls that I have left and do that as the border. And that'll be done for my scrap can. But I had more than 4 balls in that bag. So I separated a few that I knew I wanted to be different. Does that make sense? Like I was like, I'll start another scrap can is pretty much what I did. So I put the other balls of yarn that are not going in that bag, in that blanket, into my Kentucky Derby bag. And I started another scrap can. And this time I decided to keep with the last one I did. The very first scrap can I ever made was just the granny stitch, and you just keep going and going and going. So that's what I've started. And here is, oh, let's show you the right side. So here's my scrap can, my newest one. This one is not so heavy on my legs and doesn't keep me as warm. So yeah, I have 2 more balls in here, plus the one that I'm working on, which is this one. And I'm sure I will have more scraps that I can add to it as we go. So there we go. That's my scrap cans. And then yesterday I didn't really touch yarn at all, other than to move my one sweater into a basket that will sit nicely next to me on the couch as I watch movies. And so I'm going to try to work on my blurred line sweater today. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to watch Harry Potter. We started watching Harry Potter. We've gone through the first 3. I'm like, we missed yesterday, so I was like, we need to do 2 today. Actually, I really don't care. I can catch up on all of them whenever. So, that's it for today. I hope you have an enjoyable time wherever you are. I hope you're staying safe and staying healthy. And I'll see you later. Bye.